Hey, Watchful. 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 Yes, I'm talking to you. Look, it's Slack in a box. Slack in a box? What do you mean we've already done that joke and we can't do it again? It was a good joke. It was a good joke. Look. I don't know what's with your sense of humor this morning, but it was a great joke. Absolutely great joke. So, hello, everyone, and no one. My name is SlackLizard, and welcome back to another episode on the truly hardcore Minecraft Bedrock server. No, not Bedrock. I keep saying Bedrock. Watchful, can you just, go back and bleep out the Bedrock part? Don't make me look like an idiot. I need you to make me look amazing, okay? Just amazing and great, and like I always note, what do you mean? That's not how I... Really? That's how we're gonna be today. That's how we're gonna be today? If that's how we're gonna be today, I'm just gonna record non-stop. What? Right. Anyways, last episode here, we got in our mob farm here, which I was just actually AFKing at. Now, of course, if you missed it or didn't see the last episode, what are you doing? You should have done went and watched that thing. But we built in a generalized mob farm per se. We didn't specialize it out for just creepers or anything like that. We just went for a general mob farm. Because mainly, I was after this. I was after rockets. You know, I don't like not being able to fly. So now we've got that situated out. In the episode before that, we did our sugarcane farm. Now, that takes us to today. Today, what are we going to get into? Well, as of right now, it's not going to be a farm related. I say that, and of course, things change and can change in the blink of an eye. What I want to do today is kind of work on this area over here some. And can I just land up here for a moment? I want to work on our kind of swamp there. I'm turning on shaders, give that a moment. Can I get that out of my hand? Yeah. I love what's going on here with our swamp and the retaining wall and everything like that. And I want to kind of add more to it. I want to move the retaining wall out here around this area here, potentially up to that river there. And I want to overgrow that as well. And I would like potentially to put in a couple of towers around here. I would like maybe one right there and maybe one on the other side over here. Now, of course, I don't think we need to have a connecting bridge because Jen's already done one over here. She's got a connecting bridge going up right here over this. So this is just more of a little boat outlet than it is an actual shipping lane. But let's do a little bit of planning. Let's try to decide where this retaining wall is going to be and where these towers are going to go, shall we? I'm torn. I'm torn, Watchful. I don't know if I like that. I think I like the placement of that, but the bank on that one needs to come out. I think I like that one. I feel like this one as a whole needs to move over like 3 blocks. Now, the thing I'm torn about is looking around the rest of this bay. If we put those 2 towers in there, maybe that's just too large of a scale. Maybe that's just way too large of a scale. I feel like they're going to really draw away from everything. And I don't want them to draw away. I want them to just kind of blend in, but be a little bit above the trees. Oh, you know what? I think to do this, Watchful, for the first one here, we're just going to have to kind of wing it. I know that doesn't sound good, but it just feels like the way we're going to have to do it. I feel like we need the towers there, and then I feel like we're going to need towers over here and there, and then it's just like, where does it end? Where does it end? When you start a project like this, where does it end? You know what? I'll tell you where it ends right now. We're not going to do this side yet. We're not going to do this side. We're going to overgrow this side first. Yeah, but before we can overgrow this side, we're going to come over here. We're going to sleep the night away. We're going to come out here and take a look at this, because this is unsecure. This is unsecure, leading between mine and Jen's area, because Jen's area is right over there. This, at this moment in time, I don't really like. I kind of want this for this area here. Now, I've talked to Jen because I'm not going to be doing random things here without her knowing as well. This is not where I wanted to end up. I want to kind of put that wall back in here. Why is there dirt there? Excuse me? Is that dirt up there? Why is it? Enderman. Enderman. Really? An Enderman got up there? How? How? I just feel so broken. That feels so broken that it's not even funny. Okay. Let's get some walls down this side. I don't know if we can wall down that side or not because of the way that the trees and everything are. I don't want mobs to be able to do this right here, which they just could, you know, or they could just walk around this fence here. You get what I'm saying? We need to adjust this. Let's adjust this accordingly, shall we? So, best laid plans, right? Best laid plans never work out as you plan. I still want to work on that. That hasn't changed. But I don't want to be just throwing junk in chests nonstop because then I get a stockpile of chests that I have to deal with, and I don't want to just burn the items. So here we are in the storage area first. Here we are in the storage area first because, well, if we're going to start saving a little bit of everything, we need to kind of start planning to save a little bit of everything. So we're digging this out a little bit. Plus, I'm going to need cobble and I'm going to need vines. And of course, we all know the fancy way to get vines, right? There we go. There we go. That's your fancy vine farm. It doesn't pretty much matter what version of the game you play on. It's pretty much the same nonstop. So why are we down here? Because we need to put in an elevator. Now, we're not going with some elaborate flying machine or anything like that. I'm not crazy. I just need a basic elevator to get up and down out of here. Now, the bad thing, I want to say the bad thing is that where this is is not in a very good spot. I mean, our storage room is right here. Here's our spider spawner. Here's our staircase going up. Our tower. Our tower can literally be our bubble vader. Oh, that's great. That's great. Now I need to, what button do I need to hit? L? Yeah, L. I'm using some custom, of course, packs. We need to plan where our bubble vader is going to come down inside of our tower. That's great. That gives the tower a purpose. That gives the tower a purpose. Oh, I love this because it's actually going to serve a purpose. Right, let's coordinate plan a little bit. Don't you all look at me. Don't you try to shoot at me. Nope, I said don't. Okay. So let's just assume the center of the tower is going to be right here. Negative. Let's make this relatively easy. Negative 1470 by 1370. 1470, 1370. You got that, Watchful? 1470, 1370. I'm gonna. You know what? I can type that. Negative 1470 by 65 by 1370. See, Watchful. I have big brain, just saying, and I know how to use it sometimes. Now, if we're worried about getting a little bit of cobble today, which I don't think I'm necessarily worried about, but we might as well get it, yeah, because we're going to build all these levee walls. Let's see where this would come in over here. 1370, 1470. No, that's funny. I pretty much got an AFK spot there from the past. Where am I? Hold on. There? Oh my god. There? No, it's there. Okay, so there. That's our spot. Okay, let's go dig that down from up above now. And get a bubble vader in. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hi. I did not know you was here. Could I interest you in not trying to stick me with the pointy end of that arrow? Hello? I did not know that this crevice was here. Oh, hopefully that gets the whole thing. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, good. So, as I was about to say before I got interrupted by the Skelly Bob there, is that this has now all been dug out. Now, of course, I dug this extra wide all the way down through here because I don't know what we're going to do with it to make it look pretty, but at this moment in time, I don't want it to be the random stone blocks. So we're just going to fill the whole thing in with stone bricks. And of course, we'll run this probably 10 to 15 blocks up higher than the ground up there. And yeah, we'll get this in. Of course, we've got to get soul sand and other things. Why does that look off? I guess it's that torch there that's just throwing me off. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yep, right. Let's get some stone bricks, get that in, and get that going all the way up to the top. Oh, I don't know. It's actually funny. I can't answer this question. I don't know with disparity between the two versions what will hold back water over here. Will fence gates hold back water? I don't know. So let's just do this first, because that's what we're gonna fill in here in just a moment. Okay. Let's put that back there. Okay, so this is that. So if this make this look a little bit better. Boom, 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 boom. No, that looks horrible too. Boom, boom. Ah. You know, stone brick ain't beautiful, but it's better than absolutely nothing at this moment in time, okay? It's not a beautiful thing. Okay, so if we put fence gates here, and I put that there, 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 and we open all these. Do they hold back water on Java? Please say yes. Okay. Whew. I was honestly a little bit worried for a minute there that the answer was going to be no to that. I was literally worried that the answer was going to be no to that. Okay. Right. But now let's get this in. And if we come up here and land up here and take a look at that, yeah, that might be adequately high enough. Of course, the base of that tower is still wrong. Still completely wrong, but we'll deal with that in a moment. Now, it's the question of how do we want to fill this thing up? Do we want to kelp it up, or do we want to actually fill every layer of this thing up? Hmm. Yep, we're going to put a water bucket there. Anybody want to guess what we're doing? And we're going to put a water bucket there. Oh, look, there's kelp here, guys. Can you believe it? Look, wow. That's absolutely amazing. I think we need a little bit of kelp. And apparently, I don't have no soul sand. So we're going to pinch some soul sand from that. And I could have swore we had some magma. I don't even know where it would be at this point in time. Where would the magma be? Well, let's test the up column. Good, up column works. Could have swore I just slept. Could have swore that I just slept. Pretty sure that that just happened. So, we've dug this out. Oh, I didn't forget that there's blocks over here spawning at all. Right. Pick them all up. Take them to the storage system. Then come back and do it again. I was saying there, the other day I was considering building a moss farm in order to get bone meal, because on Java it's pretty much exponential growth and you get more out of it than you ever put into it, you know? And I was like, well, I've built a general mob farm now. I have no reason to build a moss farm. You want to know what? I have a reason to build a moss farm. I want to make mossy cobble and mossy vines and mossy vines, but mossy bricks and stuff. And you know what? 5 farms or so years ago. We definitely need to get one of those in. We definitely need to get one of those in. But my OCD is triggering me a little bit here. The area did not match up. The sizes were not appropriate. And I want to continue with the theme of what we've done already. And is this not up high enough? Right, let's dig all this out real quick. Really? Why did I come and mine all this and not that? Why haven't I got that first? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing sometimes anymore. Do you even Minecraft, bruh? Just bruh. Bruh. I hate that saying with a passion. Bruh. Bruh. Watchful, don't you be superimposing some bruh thing across my screen. Cause we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight if you do that. I'm not. Look, I'm trusting you here, Watchful. How come? Why are you really not gonna listen to me? You're gonna do what you want, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna do what you want, right? You're gonna do. Everything's fun. Do I? Why? You know what? We're gonna block that like that, so I know that there's a tunnel there, leading somewhere. Where is it leading? I, I don't know. I can't remember. No, I can't stay on task, can I, Watchful? Oh, that was a phone. Okay, that was a bit annoying, but I can't stay on task, can I? Like, I don't know what's going on with me today, but I have a million different things that I want to do. And you're like, what am I doing now? I know. I can already see you giving me the side eyes and everything like that. I'm feeling inspired, but I'm all over the place. Like, I want to build a kelp farm. I want to get the levee walls up there. I want to get the swamp growing, but I want to get storage in. If I'm going to do work around this area, I need my storage in. Yes, I know. What does this have to do with storage? Well, I want my storage room to look cool, and I figure we're going to probably go with kind of this overgrown theme that we've been going with. Though we may not. But, you know, we had some issues there when I was digging out the roof here. And I was constantly running into, you know, the beacon being in the way. So I thought, you know what? We'll move the beacon. And I was like, man, but I kind of want the beacon here, and I want it to be a focal point of the room. So I started thinking, well, we'll just put it down in the floor. And I was like, man, that's not cool. You're not going to see it down here. You're not going to see it in the floor, and you're not going to be able to do anything with it. It's just, hey, it's there. Why not put it on display? So I started digging out, and I dug out more underneath of here. And I plan on dropping this beacon right down here onto the cobble. Okay? But I want to put the floor in here, and I want to make it out of glass. And as a little side project for the series here, I want to get a diamond beacon base. You know, I've played Minecraft forever, and I've been part of servers where people have done it, but I've never done it. I've never had the desire to do it, but I feel like that's a challenge that we need to mark off on the hardcore world, is to get a diamond beacon base for no other reason than because. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to first build this hole in here. We're going to line this area here with copper. We're going to sink the beacon down into the ground, and we're probably going to change it from haste to speed. And we're going to replace it slowly but surely with a solid core of diamonds. With a solid core of diamonds and the whole thing in time. I don't know how many we got at this moment in time. I'm hoping that we have enough to do the top 9? Yeah, 3x3, the top 9. I hope we got enough. We'll find out here in a few. So yeah, I figured I would update you. I know you're probably loving this video because I am just all over the place. Are you serious? Really? Really? What have I done wrong? Ah, this whole side's off. Watch. I'm not digging it back up. It can stay here for now. And it can be an obstacle in the floor that will drive me absolutely insane. I'm not moving it. No, I am not. You cannot convince me to move it. It is just going to sit right there. No. I refuse. I refuse to move it. I refuse to move it. We're not moving it. It can set right there at this moment in time, and that's how it can set for the extended future. What we will do at this moment in time is grab this. I need to see how bad this is going to mess with my field of view. If I do speed, and I do speed 2, and I hit that, how bad is this going to mess with my field of view? Because that's one of the things that really bothers me in Minecraft is when my field of view is messed with. Okay, that's not that bad. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like I'm gaining much in the way of speed. Now I'm running. Okay, now I'm running. That's not too bad. I can live with that. I can live with that. And speaking of living with things, let's get glass. Of course we don't have none because I would want some. And of course my inventory is perfectly clean because that's how it always is. Do I have any glass left? Any. That's definitely not enough glass. I am really, really saddened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I wouldn't say saddened. Okay, that might be the wrong word, but there we go. We got 7 diamond blocks on this thing, and I could have sworn that we would have had a lot more. But I know I gave away diamonds to people early on so that they could have gear, which I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. It is what it is. But I would have thought I had more than this. But apparently I don't. Apparently I don't. But a couple minor things here. Let's knock these out. And let's replace those with lanterns because it's going to be odd and it is what it is. So we'll put all these down through here. Knock that one out too. And then we'll get this layer of floor covered in glass. And then we can sit back and judge this. Then we can sit back and judge this because, to be honest with you, the ideal sounded good. But now the execution, I'm not... What is this? What is this shenanigans now? All right, so that's too much. That's that. I don't even need to do all that before I can judge it because I can already judge it just looking like that. And that was a horrible idea. That was a horrible idea. And I don't know what's going on with the copper, but it's just like, yeah. I guess you got to imagine it at its full vision here, you know? We're going to have to get a bee farm going because we're going to need to wax this copper because I don't want this copper to age. At least I don't think I do. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We're gonna have to get a bee farm going. We're gonna have to get a kelp farm going. I think we may branch some farms off of this. Maybe that is kind of the whole point of today's episode is planning. Because we got our centerpiece here and we're gonna put chests all around this. Maybe 1 or 2 back, and this is going to be where we come in and we put all of our storage, okay? Of course, the center there, you'll be able to walk around that. We might be able to put an ender chest and everything there around that. That's our centralized workstation. I say workstation, and there's really not many workstations in this game, just a crafting table. But we can put our grindstones and other things near there if we needed to. Grindstone, what is the other one I'm looking for? Stone cutter. And stuff like that, just to make that nice and decorative around the beacon there. I feel like the color of the beacon needs to change as well. And ideally, I would want that to either be SlackLizard green or purple, but I don't have either of those dyes at this moment in time. There's something about the simplicity of stone brick. It's one of those blocks that you just kind of love and hate at the same time. Now, we've got this covered up now, and of course, I've just been sitting here and I've been trying to plan what I want to do. And I figured the best way to plan it is to actually make one of these board walls. And of course, I've also tried to figure out where the center of my room is and where the staircase is going to go out. And it may trigger someone's OCD when they come to realize that this room is going to be off center of this one and that one. This comes down to a 3, that's a 2, that's a 1, and I have no clue what this is going to be over here. But that being that, I do have a planning board in place now, and this is wall of things to do. Now, of course, this is more farms than anything. So we've got the kelp farm, moss farm, and goat farm road in there because we really need an XP farm. And of course, the goat farm is probably going to lead to a barter farm as well when we get to that. Now, additionally, we've got a guardian farm working on the storage, which I'm not sure how we're going to do this. Base layout, because I think we're going to do the kelp farm, which I have on here twice, somewhere down here, where when we're around this area, it's going to load it. So I'm thinking we'll knock out one of these walls or one of these walls, or maybe do it down that way. So we've got this. Small farms like cactus flowers and such, we need to get in here as well. And of course, for builds, this is the more things section. We got the levee walls out there, the towers in the bay, and of course we got expanding the swamp out because I do want that whole swamp to expand out. Now, if you can think of anything that we should add to these walls, please let me know down in the comments and what goes we should work towards. We're definitely going to work towards the diamond beacon base here. I think that's definitely one of those things we're going to work towards. And we definitely need to expand everything out in time. But that being that, I do love this series and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I'm having a lot of fun playing Java. So for all of you out there that have been watching and commenting, just know that you mean the world to me. It's great to see you all supporting the channel through even changes in Minecraft. I know we're typically a Bedrock channel and that's what we've done in the past. And that's not what we're doing at this moment. We're on Java and we're playing hardcore. But I've needed a little bit of a change here and I've been enjoying it. So all of you all that watch, comment, engage, hang out in streams, hang out in the Discords, leave feedback. I love you faces and I can't let you know that I appreciate you all enough. So thank you very much for everything you do and all the things that you do for me and the channel. But that being that, can I get out of here? I think that right there is where we're going to go ahead and call this one an episode. I know we've been all over the place, but I feel like we've actually got a lot of things done, even though we didn't at the same time. So that being that, thank you for coming by and thank you for watching today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like down below. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. But on that note, that's where I'm calling this one, and I'll see all of you all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.